so long. I think the only show I ever saw in New York.
Saw the sweat from the interval. It's crazy. Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm here at Griffith Park about to do some trail intervals so I can get faster and stronger. And one of the main reasons why I'm really focused on doing trail intervals is because I've been running for like the past 11 months consistently. I used to be on and off with running. I wasn't really, like consistent with it. I'd run here and there. I think I started like really documenting my runs like in 2019 when I was in Florida, and it was so hot out there, and but I wasn't consistently running like 5 or 10 or 20 miles a week. I really didn't have a purpose to run. I just ran because I was inspired by my nephews who would always run or bike many miles, and I'd go to the gym here and there. But currently I've been competing at HYROX, and for the first time I finished a marathon. Never thought I would do a marathon. Yeah, I finished it 3 hours and 47 minutes, and I was pretty surprised that I was able to do that. I didn't think I would ever sign up for a marathon, but I'm actually here at Griffith Park. I'm gonna run some trails specifically because I want to get stronger and faster, and I was told that doing these intervals on a hill will get you there. And I actually did a session yesterday, a small session yesterday actually. It took me about 45 minutes to complete, and I'm gonna do it again tonight or this evening, just because it resembles a lot of the training I've done in the gym. And what I mean by that is, since I've been training for HYROX, there's a lot of sled pushing involved. Well, not a lot, but there's actually a station that you have to push a sled, and when you push that sled, I think it weighs about 335 pounds, you have a lot of lactic acid buildup in your legs, and the last thing you want to do is run, because after each station you have to go run 1 kilometer. And so this interval training on the trails kind of resembles that lactic acid buildup on the legs. And so if I can get my legs used to that for 35 minutes, I mean, I think there's progress there when it comes to that. So I'm just getting my watch ready for this run, this little interval training that we're gonna do. Getting my shoes. I'm using the Speedlen. It has the boa, Speedlen boa. I use these for my trail running. It's pretty good, it has good grip. I actually used these shoes the 3 times that I've competed at HYROX. I used them 3 times, and the reason why I used them 3 times is because it has really good grip at the bottom. So this really helps a lot with the sled pushing, because you need grip, and sled pulling as well. I'm still trying to find another shoe that's not so bulky, because these shoes are pretty bulky, if you can see. They look like spaceship shoes. But I'm trying to find some really slim, nice, good grip shoes that I can use for my next HYROX that I'll be competing at in Chicago, November 16th. But anyway, this is the gear I use, and then I'll start my watch as soon as we get to the spot. So the trail that I used yesterday, I kind of did the math on it. I might be off just a little bit, but the starting point is around 650 feet, 650, and then the end point to the top of the trail is about 800, and I guess in the 70s. So I did the math, and it came out to be 220 feet of gain in between the starting point and the top where I stopped. And I was trying to figure out what the grade percentage was. So I went on the website and I looked for an equation, and it told me how to plug in and play the numbers. And according to what I found, the feet the grade percentage is about 10%. So we're doing 10% grade. We're running about 0.4 miles. So 0.4 of a mile, 10% grade. And I'm doing that 5 times. So it might be slightly off, but hey, at least anything above 9% grade, I think is great for interval training, just because it gets you that lactic acid buildup like I was talking about earlier. The quads are definitely burning, definitely works your heart rate and your calves as well. Okay, we are here, the starting point of the interval training. I'll be doing this 5 times, so this is a sign where I start at right here, and just give it a shot. Got my watch ready, and let's go. All right, let's go to the top. Right now I'm doing an easy pace. I'm not running too fast because I want to make sure I can make it to the top. So there we have, you can see through the trees, the observatory. We're gonna do this 5 times. I know, definitely, I probably have a smile on my face right now, but by the end of this, I'll be exhausted. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely a really good way to get fast and stronger, because if you're running on flat ground, like, you can easily increase your pace. I think my average pace is like 8. I would like to decrease that to like maybe 7:45. So I'm already out of breath. Definitely doing these intervals will get me there. So here we are, going up the hill. You know, I've been posting a lot on my social media, and people are like, dude, you run so much, you must love running. And honestly, I don't like to run. I don't. And so you're probably wondering, why are you doing it? Well, I do it for the health benefits, to be honest. After running, I feel so good, refreshed, brain is good, that runner's high. Also, it works for your cardiovascular system, and you'll be surprised how far you can go if you start to run. All right, there's the first 0.4. It took me about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So I'm gonna rest for about 2 minutes. Just chill right here, kind of walk around, and then we're gonna go down, come back up 4 more times. And like I was saying, you know, like, a lot of people think I love to run, and honestly, it's not my favorite thing to do. However, because the competitions that I've signed up for, like HYROX, or signing up for this marathon, and I actually have a half marathon coming up in Santa Rosa, it's basically like has given me it's given me a different point of view when it comes to running. If you're just running just because you want to run, it's not really motivating. But if you run because you signed up for a 5K, you signed up for a 10K or a half or a full marathon, now there's a reason to run. It's more of a motivational thing more than anything, honestly. And I think that's what started my journey. I got like 20 seconds left. We're going down. Started my journey with HYROX 11 months ago, almost last year in September. I was scrolling through Instagram on my break at work, and then I saw some dude was like HYROX workout. I was like, what is HYROX? So I Googled HYROX, and I was like a fitness race that started in the UK back in 2017, 18, and it's just spread internationally. They have them all over the world, and I like to travel. I love to travel, actually. I travel for my job, and I was like, why not do a sport that allows you to travel and do it in different places? And I was like, sign me up. And shout out to Psycho Fit in Sacramento. It's the first gym I went to start training for HYROX, and they helped me get a good time in LA, December of 2023. An hour and 23 minutes solo, not bad. And then months later, I did it in Anaheim, didn't PR at all, same time. I was so upset. 2 weeks later, I went to New York and I PR'd an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going down now. So yeah, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. An hour and 12 minutes, that's pretty good. So I changed up a lot of stuff in those 2 weeks. The techniques behind every single station. There's a lot of techniques. So if you don't know what HYROX is, I do have some videos that I posted about it, but I'll tell you right now real quick that we're going downhill because, you know, we're just chilling. Basically, HYROX is a fitness race, and there's 8 different stations. Functional exercises such as the ski erg, you got to do 1,000 meters, and then you got to do push the sled that weighs 335 pounds across the carpet 4 times, which equals about 50 meters, and then you pull the sled for the same amount, and then you do broad jump burpees for a certain amount of distance, and the rowing for 1,000 meters, and then you do kettlebells. What else is there? Wall balls. I probably missed a few, but anyway, 8 different stations. You finish with wall balls, and in between each station you have to run 1 kilometer, which equals to 0.62 miles. But the trick about this fitness race is that it has a lot of compromised running. So you have to really get into understanding how your legs feel when they're fatigued, and you have to understand how to use those fatigued legs in different stations to rest, you know. So there's a lot of techniques behind each station, and you have to really know how it feels to have compromised running involved and pushing weight around and running. I mean, I fell in love with the sport, and I'm doing it again for the 4th time. But this time, I signed up for HYROX Men Pro. The difference between the other ones I did and this other pro that I signed up for is it's heavier weight. So with that heavier weight, you know, you gotta get stronger and faster, because again, your legs are gonna fatigue and build that lactic acid up. So you have to get used to that stuff. So we're almost there, so I'll catch you guys real quick. All right, that was the second time I came up. It took me about 4 minutes and what was that, 39 I think. So I'll rest for 2 minutes again. 16. So I'll go back down when the watch hits 18 minutes. But anyway, going back to this HYROX thing. So the station I missed was lunges. I was thinking about it, I was like, what did I miss? Now, what I was trying to say is the difference between the men's single and men pro is heavier weight. So the sleds are heavier when you push them, when you pull them. The wall ball is heavier. The kettlebells are heavier. Everything else is the same. So all it is just really getting stronger with your legs, understanding the fatigue, like I was saying, understanding how to rest during those stations, how to run after fatigue legs. I've been learning so much since my first HYROX in December of 2023. I've asked so many people a lot of questions. I got the opportunity to meet hybrid athletes in New York, ask them questions, people who do this in sub-hour and less than an hour. They live and breathe this stuff, so I'm over there asking them all these things. We're about to go down in 2 seconds. Let's go. Give me a second right here. All right, here we go. Please charge. Damn it. I hope it records my workout, man. So we're going down, but yeah. So now the marathon thing happened because last year in September, everything happened in September last year. That's crazy. Now that I think about it, HYROX and then the marathon. I have a friend of mine who reached out to me and was like, "Hey, let's run the San Francisco Marathon together." I was like, "Marathon? Nah, right? Like, who wants to run 26.2 miles? I don't. I'm just good going to the gym, showing up, checking it off my list, going about my day." But kind of sad and ponder about it. And then I was texting my nephew and I asked him a ton of questions because he's an ultra marathon runner. So I was asking him questions and about the San Francisco Marathon. Right, third time up. Let's go. Okay, so my phone got full with memories, so I had to delete some old videos. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, I just came up for the third time, by the way. What I was trying to say is I called and I was talking to my nephew who knows a lot about long distance running. And he's like, "Yeah, bro, you should do it. Just know it's a tough one because there's the hills." And I was like, all right, well, a few days later I signed up. Didn't know what I was getting myself into. Started focusing with HYROX, 11 weeks of training, HYROX, boom, done. Signed up again in Anaheim of May. Boom, done. Didn't improve it didn't improve. It was still the same time, 1:23. And the reason why is because I didn't study the map. I didn't study the course. I got lost a lot of times. I wasted a lot of time. So I think that's probably why I didn't PR in Anaheim. However, I did PR in New York, which I'm very happy for. An hour and 12 minutes, like I was saying earlier. But after this HYROX, I had 8 weeks to train for long distance running. It was crazy. Prior to that, I was probably just running 8 miles tops, 10. I wasn't doing anything above that. So my phone memory got full again, but I just came up for the 4th time. One more time down, one more time up, and we'll call it a day. What I was trying to say is, yeah, I didn't run any more than like 8 to 10 miles prior to the marathon. I hate 8 weeks, so I started running more. And honestly, I think what really helped with strength training, I incorporated a lot of, I basically built my own schedule or my own workout routine to fit for HYROX and marathon running. So I've incorporated a lot of strength and endurance. We're gonna go down. All right, let's go. So anyway, yeah, and then I believe that helped me finish my marathon, because if it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would have been doing. But that helped a lot, honestly. Incorporating strength training into my running instead of just running, because it helped with balance, mobility, stretching, strength on both legs to make sure they're evenly distributed when it comes to strength. So that helped a tremendous amount. So I'm gonna keep incorporating that. I'll probably fix a few things for my workouts to get stronger. But if there's anyone who like really wants to start running, do their first 5, 10, half marathon for full, just definitely add strength training into your workouts. If you guys want like a copy of what I built for myself, I'll leave it in the description below so you guys can download it. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Just want to share with you guys. I hope my phone's not getting full of memory again, but this is my last All right, y'all, that's a wrap. I went 5 up, 5 down. My phone is like low on battery, so I hope this is all safe so you guys could show you guys the stats and see how it looks. But yeah, we're done. It took me about maybe 47 minutes to complete the whole thing. And yeah, I just wanted to take you guys on this journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, because there's going to be a lot more videos to come when it comes to these things, running and HYROX and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.